Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Melissa, and today's video is going to be a January Costco shop with me. I also wanted to talk to you guys real quick about just kind of like meal planning and prepping and all that kind of stuff. But you guys are gonna see my hubby in a second like come around and open the trunk of the car. We have our Christmas tree back here that we bought from Costco, and we're returning it, and it's so weird. I know it's like after Christmas, but like we obviously couldn't return it like with all of the stuff on it. Like we set it up and then it started having problems. So see, there he is. But basically what happened is that we set this big tree up and decorated it, and like, okay, like it looked, you know, it looked okay. You guys probably saw, like if you follow our vlog, anytime we were in that room and like filmed it, you could see the lights were like flickering. That was not intentional. That was just like something's wrong with the tree. And then actually like the week of Christmas, the white light setting, because it has one of those things where it like it can be like white lights, colored lights, blinky lights or whatever. And what happened is like the week of Christmas, the white light setting like stopped working, so it only did like weird blinky lights or colored lights. So Costco is actually awesome because they have a really good return policy. So we're gonna go in and tell them like obviously what's going on and get this bad boy returned, and then we're gonna have to figure out what we want to do for next year. We need a 12-foot tree, so I don't know if you guys have recommendations for like Christmas tree brands that are really good. Let me know, because these Costco ones, as much as I love Costco, this is the second one we've had problems with. So their Christmas trees, I can't say I'd recommend. Aside from the fact that their return policy is really great. So, I mean, I guess you could get it, and then if it breaks, take it back. I don't know. Anyway, you guys kind of get what I'm saying. So while he's doing that, I want to show you guys real quick about my inventory and meal planning stuff that I'm starting this January. So you guys probably have already seen this. I've talked about it in a couple of vlogs. I have an Erin Condren life planner, and I think this is my second year of using these, and I'm trying to incorporate other ways of using it too to try to simplify our life. So I'm gonna show you what I did. So I know that this insert says savings tracker, but I'm actually not using it for that. I'm using it as a freezer inventory list. So what I did before I went shopping today is I went through my garage freezer and my kitchen freezer, and I made a list of everything that I have, so I know what I'm working with there. And then I'm starting to use one of these other inserts for meal planning, and these are actually, I just erased them because they were already used this week, and I had to bump pizza bagels from a day that I'm actually going to be gone on Saturday. So Jeff's going to do breakfast for dinner for the kids. But my plan is that on Sundays I'm going to plan out meals for the entire week and make a shopping list. On the back of this, I actually have today's shopping list. I'll show you guys in a minute. And then I'm going to try to use up everything that's in my pantry and freezer for those meals, because I think I've talked about this before, but we spend a lot of money on food. Like we have 5 kids, and we entertain a lot, and Jeff's parents are over a lot. And so we're consistently feeding 8 to 10 people 3 meals a day, at least every day. And it's a lot, and we eat out sometimes. So like we spend probably $2,000 a month right now on food. And I know that that's gonna sound outrageous to a lot of you, but just so you know, like, you know, we do live in California, so food costs are higher here than in other states. Like I know like in other parts of the country you can get like a gallon of milk and a loaf of bread for like $1, but here in California, I mean, you're talking like a loaf of bread is like $4. So you have to take that in consideration. So one of our kind of resolutions for 2020 is actually to be really consistent with meal planning and prepping and couponing and all that kind of stuff to try to knock our food budget like basically in half is what we want to do. So that's the plan for today. So today I have a very specific list, and you guys are going to come along with us inside Costco, and I'm going to show you all about it. This is the Christmas tree that is going back. Thanks, honey. All right, so we're inside, and I got my freezer inventory and my shopping list. We've already kind of deviated a little bit on a couple things here. We did need new toilet brushes, and they have some on sale. And then Jeff is getting some protein for his muscles. Actually, he's been doing that as a meal replacement for a long time. You've been drinking those for like 10 years.
But not in the last year.
Yeah.
So
January everybody, I know most people like try to eat healthier after the holidays, so as are we, and he's gonna start working out. I wish I could work out with him, but because of my leg, which actually I don't think I mentioned on this channel, I broke a bone in my leg, and you might be surprised because you're like, Melissa, you're walking right now. Yes, I am. I have a limp, but basically, right before we took our kids on vacation, literally the night before, I had a parking lot, I like fell in a parking lot, like there was a pothole that it was dark and it was a whole thing, and basically like broke my fibula, but I didn't break it across the bone. I just found out that like actually
broke it all the way off.
A piece of my bone like on the end broke off, and there's nothing they can do about it. So I'm just gonna be in pain for a couple weeks while it heals. But the good news is that because it's not a break through the bone, it only is like 4 weeks to heal instead of like 12 weeks, and I can walk on it. It's just not very comfortable, if that makes sense. So anyway, I can't work out, but Jeff can. And I don't know, are you gonna start getting up early in the morning like you used to?
Probably, that's the only time I have it myself.
He used to get up at like 5 a.m. and go work out. So we'll see. He's got his protein. He's ready to go.
Back at it again.
We're
getting some bagels.
I always get bagels from here. They're a really good deal, $5.99.
And it's 2 sleeves.
Yeah.
So 2 sleeves of 6 for $5.99.
Some of our go-to, I always freeze them and then pull them out when I need like pizza bagels. You guys probably saw are on our meal plan menu for next week. So you really can't beat this price. The kids love pizza bagels too. It's like one of their favorite dinners. So I always get these, and then we get muffins like half the time. The muffins are really good. I individually freeze them. If you guys have watched
and then they get half,
while,
cut it in half.
I do, I cut them in half, and then, the kids love them. Or like if we go on trips, we use them for
breakfast,
travel
early.
breakfast.
Yeah.
So I'll probably get some more of those too, because I think we only have a couple muffins left. And then we do need bread, but they moved it to a different section. Like it's not in the same part of the store anymore. So we'll have to get that on the other side. So as far as produce goes, you guys probably saw on my list that I didn't specifically put like bananas, apples, strawberries, or whatever. Because when I go to Costco, I typically just look to see what looks the best, and then we get that. So like, so far this trip, we grabbed grapefruit and mandarins and a pineapple. We're gonna go look at the apples and stuff right now, but I typically will just get like whatever looks like it's in season or the best quality produce, and I kind of then plan around that, like instead of the other way around, if that makes sense, because sometimes you need bananas, but the bananas are icky, right? And you just don't want those bananas.
Yep, you gotta go with what looks good, what's in season too.
Exactly. This coat, I cannot get over this. I'll never lose you in this jacket. You should always wear this when we go shopping.
These potatoes are sprouting. Do you see that?
I always check the pack dates on produce from here. Like we just got tomatoes, and Jeff was a boss and like lifted up like a whole crate to get one from the bottom that the pack date was a week later than the other ones.
Yeah.
I think I do that just because like I used to work like a million years ago. Like my first job ever was in a grocery store, and I always remember that, like I always check expiration dates or pack dates when I'm buying, especially produce, because like sometimes if you just reach to the back, it stays fresher for a week if you buy that one instead of the one that's right in the front.
Yeah.
So
how are the bananas looking?
Bananas are kind of hit and miss at Costco, but they're really cheap. So I look and see like kind of how I feel like this is okay.
Yeah, looks good to me.
Because we have some bananas at home, so these are a little bit green. So by the time those are gone, the kids will start on these. But yeah, bananas are, it's like 50-50 here. At least at our Costco. If you guys have better luck with bananas at your Costco, let me know.
Awesome deal, $3 off. So we're getting a ton of turkey.
One of my Costco tips is like this wasn't on our shopping list, but they always do sales like this on like random stuff throughout the month, and so I always leave like a little bit of budget left over for that kind of stuff, because I'm just gonna buy this now, and even though we don't need it right now, I'm gonna freeze it, because to buy this for $6, this is like 2 pounds of lunch meat.
Yeah.
This will save us money next time we need it. So 3 or 4? How many should we get?
4.
Okay. I sent Jeff in the cold box to get the eggs and milk because he's wearing that like super plush winter jacket in the store. It's not even cold in there for you, is it?
It's not even cold in there. What'd you just say?
I said these little breakfast meats are great. That's what we call them. We aren't vegetarian or vegan or anything, but we do kind of supplement. They're like, we like tofu and like we like kind of like the meat substitute stuff sometimes. But if you've never tried these, They're
Yeah,
really good. Jeff's dad, we fed them to his dad one time when they spent the night, and he actually thought they were sausage.
Yeah,
like
they taste sausage.
He couldn't tell the difference. But Gemma loves these. We go through a box a month. If you buy them at like Safeway or like a grocery store, they're kind of expensive, but $13.99 for this big pack is actually a really good deal.
Yeah.
So
There's like 32 of them. So.
Yes. Yeah.
So I feel like we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves here. You picked out a whole bunch of cheeses.
Yes. So
what have you done
I
here?
realized, and because Jeff and I shopped like for the last couple of weeks, we've been going to like Walmart, and where else did we grocery shop that was unusual for us?
Walmart mostly.
I think we went to 2 different Walmarts, and basically we tried out a bunch of like store brand stuff versus like name brand. Like again, we're trying to like see how far we can stretch the grocery budget. And we decided after trying out a bunch of stuff that like you can't, if you're gonna get cheese, you have to get like
good cheese.
Good cheese. Like the cheese from Walmart, their store brand, was not good. And we had bought a ton of it, so now we're trying to work through it, but like it just isn't the same. So that's something that we're not skimping on. So I'm getting like Tillamook. And then I am getting some snacks for Gabrielle for school as well, because she brings her lunch. And that's, I didn't put on my list as like specific. I just, because I never know what Costco's gonna have. So I just kind of grabbed like some things that I know she likes, so she can grab really quickly. And then this cheese isn't like a name brand, it's Kirkland brand, but we have tried this before.
Oh, the blended?
Yeah, and it is like really good quality, so we're gonna buy one of these for like making casseroles and stuff.
Perfect.
So, but yeah, that's my experience though. Let me know if you guys had a different experience with Walmart cheese, but our experience was not so good.
Walmart brand.
Walmart brand. Yeah, like it was like, what is it, Good Value brand or something? That's the one. I bought multiple kinds too, like sliced and shredded. It was not the business.
Time to get the rice. All this cooked sticky rice is on sale right now for $4 each.
They're really good for like throwing together last minute like dinners when you're in a rush. I know obviously it's cheaper if we make our own rice, but sometimes, sometimes convenience does matter.
Overall, this has been a very successful trip. There's been like a ton of snacks. I'm having some raisin bread right now. I had calamari, I had seaweed, I had some sort of meat. All delicious. My favorite part is the free samples.
All right, we're done, and this is our giant cart of things. We ended up getting some school snacks for the kids because they were on sale. We're gonna guess now, how much do we think all of this is gonna cost?
I'm gonna say, and I wasn't keeping track the whole time, but I'm gonna say 850. 853.
I think that's high. You think it's 800? We're trying to do better on the budget. You think we spent $800? I hope not.
Okay, re-guess.
You get a second guess?
729.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think it's gonna be less than $500.
Whoa.
If we can keep this under
over.
$500, then I win. What do I win if it's less than 500?
You win extra almonds or something. I don't know.
That's a weird prize. I'm gonna go with under 500, and I'll cross my fingers and hope I'm right. Okay, so this is the emptiest our Costco has ever been. And we were just talking about how we think that maybe it's because like, it's, you know, January, it's after Christmas, people kind of went crazy with spending over the holidays, and so it'll probably be slow here for the next month until like Super Bowl time. Lucky for us, we don't have to wait in line. Really excited about that. We did get everything on our list, and then some extra stuff for snacks and everything for the kids, so we're good here. And I'm still gonna go with, I think, $500. Get in, get in. How wet are you?
There's huge lines of people. I can't. I want to pull the car out.
We just got back to the car and it started raining as we were loading. Jeff loaded most of it, but he also has that big raincoat, so he's probably good. So the final total for how much we spent, I was so close, guys.
So close. Such a good job.
I am like an amazing guesser. It was $476.70.
It was a really great
What did you guess again? 700? I think.
Yeah,
well,
way too much. 8 and then 6 something.
So this is going to be our Costco trip for the month. Like I said, our goal was to try to cut our grocery spending hopefully in half. So far the month I did make like one Safeway shopping trip or a Walmart trip, I think. So I think so far we've spent like $600 on groceries.
Right, that's
not bad, right? But we are tracking like every dollar that we're spending on food this month, just to really get a good idea of like how much we can cut back.
And we're trying to use all the stuff we have. Like we didn't buy any wine. We're trying to just use what's in our cabinet. No, it's true, and we're gonna.
That's true. That is true. Sometimes, like when we come to Costco, you guys know if you drink wine, or you know, like to bring wine as like hostess gifts and stuff. Costco has really good prices on it.
I mean,
and so,
when you drink wine, not if.
So, I like to come and typically like I'll stock up and grab a couple bottles every time I come, just to refill my little bar area. But we did not do that this time, so that's probably why it was a little bit less expensive. Also, this is kind of going to be controversial, I think, because I think that maybe it depends on your location, but our Costco, I feel like the meat prices have gone up. So we don't buy a lot of our meat at Costco anymore. Like I think chicken breasts start at like $3 a pound, but I can get chicken breasts on sale at Safeway, Raley's, Sprouts for $1.69 a pound.
And sometimes, what's that? Is it? Oh, Sprouts is right near us. Never.
Sprouts, yeah, Sprouts.
What's another place that I like to go and get beer? That had all my Pliny's and everything like that.
Whole Foods?
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods. But Whole Foods never has
Whole Foods never has meat.
Yeah, but not meat. Whole Foods meat's like, their chicken breasts are like $8 a pound for no reason. So we're definitely going to steer clear from there. But I'm going to watch out in the ads and everything and try to get my meat for the month at Sprouts or Safeway when it goes on sale. And that could be another reason why our grocery bill is a little bit less. So check back at the end of the month. Maybe I'll make an update video and let you guys know how we did for January as far as budgeting goes. But from you guys, I would love to hear down in the comments if you have any meal planning tips or grocery budgeting tips. Share them down in the comments below, just for me and also for everybody else watching this video. I think it's really cool when I see people having conversations down there that are helpful. So, oh yeah, and don't forget, if you made it this far in the video, make sure you're subscribed and give it a thumbs up, because this is kind of fun, right? Going
and I
grocery
had
shopping
lunch, walking around getting all the samples.
That's true. I love that about Costco. So, all right, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.
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 Bye.